for allowing you to have money.
Legalize pop, get some money, and we're going to put it through you.
Yes, Amazon doesn't pay taxes, and Nike and Apple and those dudes are all sitting there giant estates with
all churches.
But yeah, I know. I think that's bullshit too. The biggest, especially the churches that have like guys driving a fucking brand new cars and kids are all ordering.
I think you want to climb out there.
Are you talking about Calvary? My parents used to go to that one. I thought that's off the interstate. It's 495. You know which one I'm talking about?
This is on Michigan Road.
My parents used to
You
go
would
to
see the property they have. Massive property.
Oh yeah, it's like, dude, when is it like not like embezzlement? Like, okay, like God mentioned the Olympic size, cool. Yeah, they always get it, and they're always bad at talk too. We don't hear them ever preaching about like what.
I like keep an open mind about religion. Churches are
I'm more of a
you can't tell me if I'm midnight that you're going to heaven, not going to hell just because you went to a church. But I was a better Christian. They all got their smells black.
Oh yeah, dude. My parents' pastor used to be like one of his most famous little names would be like, back in my party days, I used to take 4 inches window pane out of the seat and listen to Stairway to Heaven. But let me tell you, church, I was on a highway to hell. I'm like, everyone's like, hallelujah.
That's how you saw God on all that.
Yeah, I think so. It's like, it's supposed to be a piece of your life. I go up here and tell people my little story. God save me. It's fucked up, though. You're trying to help somebody, and the dude ends up getting stabbed by like high voltage electricity. He's trying to help someone trim a tree with like a bucket.
The Lord gives you.
And it fucking zapped him, dude. It zapped him like, I guess the tree was touching the power line in some way, Somebody's trying to save a buck and they're trying to help him out.
That was the Lord.
I don't know if it worked or not, but question whether it was.
Yeah.
Thank you. What?
They laid their hands, their heels.
Oh, I went to a place called Healers. Oh, and when you go to Denver, there's still, I don't know if it's open yet, but there's a place called like. And, it's kind of like really cool, like knowing. I know, but it might be something really cool to check out.
Always wanted to go to the one place. I can't remember where it is. But
there's a really cool place in St. Louis called
like the Mall City Stop.
Oh, that's called the
Everything like that ain't the wrong way.
Like it's called like a mysterious spot or something like that.
Like you're leading
Adam
one way.
was there.
Like you're leading one way and you put a ball and it'll roll off the, up in their car.
Yeah. One of them like
Yeah.
Like flat.
That's how the house I investigated just fishers. Everybody
There's a bad
yeah.
That place. Yeah. Kind of out of the way from the west. Like 30 bucks. 4 hours for it.
That investigated the hotel family where they filmed the Shining.
Oh, yeah, the family hotel.
Yeah, they don't allow people to investigate it.
But there was a haunted hotel and
yep.
I don't know if it's called the Robbers,
Something like that.
somebody died. phone just pointed against the wall.
It was crazy one of Fresh Lake Resort on it. Experience there. And they said there used to be this one room that had an air conditioner on it that would run and made noise. Something they never rented the room out to. And I was talking to people that actually worked there. They said every once in a while, that room calls down to the desk. There's nobody in the room. They say you pick up the phone and you can hear that heater running. Well, this lady I talked to, she said, yeah, it's called down here before when I was there. But the craziest thing she said is she went home after her shift one night and the phone rang like 3 in the morning. So I woke her up in her house. Yeah. She said she picked up the phone and said hello. And she said all she could hear was that heater making that noise in the background. I have no idea if it's even true. Even though I do this, I gotta see it to believe it. I would have to see that to believe it. I've seen apparitions, shadow people, push. I've been whispered in my ear. And that's the weird thing, man. If you talk to everybody that's happened to, you can't understand. But it's just right in your ear. It's like a weird thing. Yeah, like almost feel like I'm breath. Dude, every time it happens, I swear to God, maybe multiple things. I've been pushed. I heard the voice on the TV. I'm like, I've got some cool voices on
said my name, and I'm like, hey, that's not funny. I thought my babysitter was like messing with me or something, like trying to screw with me or something. And then like I go out of my room, she's not there. And then like I heard like you say my name like 3 or 4 times. Hey, that's not funny. Quit trying to scare me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, we're watching, you know, like video work. Yeah. This is like the cool thing for girl in the 90s. She's not going there. And then I don't know what.
Having EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, catch them on tape, voices on tape. You can just get a digital recorder and let it run and ask questions and go back and listen to it later. When we were down at this place in Octagon Hall, and I actually got a racist ghost on an EVP. No, I won't say, but I would never do that. But yeah, and we said, we said, is there anybody here? We're doing an EVP session. Said, is there anybody here? And we let time go by, and then later went back and listened to it. And you hear, is there anybody here? And you hear this old lady go, nobody but N-word.
Wow.
Yeah, we my buddy like, we're shitty people. Well, now Octagon Hall went back in like the Civil War, and it was a hospital for wounded to come in, something like that. It's in Kentucky. Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, it's like nothing but some old woman off of
That's kind of like hilarious to say
back
to
and
you
back.
guys. She's calling you guys that, maybe.
Because we asked her, is there anybody else here? And usually that's what it was, because it was plantation. Back then, that's what that time was all around. Oh, wow. We're like, racist goodies. Well, I guess back then, I got voice on tape, and they helped me. Voice on tape, and get out.
Yeah, but you need to check out Thornhaven, dude. I bet that dude will let you in there.
Is that better? That sounds cool. It's just a little hot though. If it's the one my friend works at, he could probably get me in there maybe.
It's a big old house. And right across it's like farm fields. Let me see if I can. You might know the address.
Knockoff Ray-Bans. These are Ray-Bans for women.
It's at 2172 Spiceland Road.
Spiceland? That's around my... What is it called?
Thornhaven Manor.
I wonder if that's the one my friend works at. I mean, there's not that many haunted houses. So.
They do. I think he does like a Halloween thing, but I don't think it makes it like a boo haunted house. Yeah, but unfortunately now everybody's into the paranormal, so places charge you to go in. So that's one reason I kind of haven't done it as much.
They charge you to go in. What, to just go into the place?
Yeah, they make money. I understand. They're trying to keep an old place up and running.
Yeah. Well, I guess enjoy it while it lasts before it's a giant apartment complex or something.
And I don't think this place will be. He's had to do a lot of work to renovate that place. I forget how old it is, like 1800s.
Did you see anything weird in that state hospital, like restraints or anything fucked up kind of shit?
Dude, going down, all that.
Or like any weird equipment, like the fucking
the museum you can go
like
to
the
there.
little things that give people lobotomies, or you know, like the
Funny you said that.
Electroshock therapy.
I forget the doctor's name, but they nicknamed him Dr. Lobotomy because he would come here and lobotomize so many people.
Jesus, dude.
You know, yeah, it was one of like the worst ones in the country.
They just can't handle people, so they're just like turn them into a fucking human vegetable, then you can deal with them. Or they just give them so much Thorazine that they do give them like a chemical lobotomy.
I mean, I talked to two, because the capital city police used, when people get calls out there, because teenagers would be out there back in the day, and they'd get calls out there, and IPDs. Yeah, I talked to two Capitol Police. I won't tell the long story, but what they saw, they said, I'll never go back, dude. They said they can fire me from what they saw.
Wow.
They used to, like, people that had nobody when they would die, they would just bury them out there. Because it took them like 20 years to finally sell the place. Because I asked one cop out there one time when we were out there, and I was like, why are they having problems selling this? He's like, because everywhere they dig up bones, skeletons. Because so many people died out there that didn't have family and they didn't know where to bury them. You know?
Well, they can't.
So they would just bury them everywhere.
They can't just. They have to exhume all the bodies and like bury them somewhere else or some shit.
But now it's just there's just apartment complexes.
That's so dumb. You know, it's like, there's so many people that have lived and gone before us. Like, there's so much shit like under, you know, like the city's built on itself like multiple times and shit. Like just building, you know, layers upon layers of things over the years.
Tunnels that run all under from Tibbs. Probably close to about right here.
Oh yeah, you know any tunnels you can go explore inside?
There's still some over there at the.
Is there anything cool in there?
They're and this was
Creepy
probably 10 years ago.
hobos?
Last time we went in, they're just so sketchy that you're just afraid to keep.
You might
just fall
down a fucking like.
Everything's just so rusted, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Fall down a goddamn chute or something.
From what I understand, somebody said there still is a way to get into them over there.
I mean, might be your last fucking.
Yeah.
Like
I said, we went into them for a few.
Sounds sketchy when he said that.
I was like, nah, just super sketchy, dude. Everything's falling apart. It's like you want to get into a damn cave in down here.
No
like
shit.
Nobody knows you're down here.
Oh yeah, you just die down there probably. Not good. Well, it turned out to be a nice day. I'm gonna soak up these last days of the sun before it gets cold as balls there.
It's supposed to stay hot through the weekend.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes it snows on Halloween and stuff. You never know. Might have I remember in New York one year we had we had Hurricane Sandy and then something called like they called it the Frankenstorm because it was right around Halloween. There was like 2 or 3 different mega storm fronts that came through New York and just flooded the shit out of it. I went to the water and the water was waking like all the way above the pier and shit. It was crazy. And the pier goes way up there, like probably 15 feet above the water line usually.
Yeah, and I like Halloween. I want to be somewhere cool for Halloween.
That's how much the surge was up. What are you gonna be?
I said I like Halloween. I want to be somewhere cool for Halloween.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Where do you think you'll be by then?
I don't know, man.
Are you like on any kind of schedule or just taking your time?
Taking my time.
Well, if you're gonna check out any national parks in any amount, what I'd recommend is like the first one you go to, buy the America the Beautiful Pass, and that's a 1-year annual membership. I think it's like $80, but it's $30 per park. So if you go to 3 parks, in the next year, it's paid for itself and $10. So I think I went to like 4 different ones. I finally bought it like the 5th one. I'm like, damn, I've already paid for this thing. Like, why didn't I just like, or maybe like in some kind of training program or something, or maybe National Guard.
Yeah, there might just be recruiters keeping in shape.
ROTC, National Guard, who knows? But man, it sucks. Those packs look heavy.
Yeah, I plan on going. I'm going to go to Area 51 and Roswell.
I went to Roswell. Area 51's outside Vegas.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything to see though, because you just go there.
Up to that
you
sign.
Go to the road and they tell you to go back.
Yeah, I just want to go up to that sign where it says if you cross this line you'll be shot. Just take a picture.
Oh.
Wait for the camo guys to pull up on the hill, which they will.
What are you doing here?
No, they'll sit up on a hill and they'll watch you with binoculars, and maybe when you turn to leave they might chase you down.
What are you doing out here and stuff?
But you still didn't cross no line.
Yeah.
Like, I just took a picture.
I just don't want to be on.
Else does here
I just
day.
wouldn't even want to be on any weird list of like people that like go under Roswell property. You know that puts you on like.
I'm not gonna do. I learned.
You know that just puts you on some kind of list. Just going out there.
I learned from being a paranormal investigator, man. You don't trespass. They don't.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. If they say it's gonna shoot you on sight, they might have a sentinel fucking gun set up. Who knows?
When I got that Facebook page, Storm Area 51.
I was like, that ain't gonna.
Yeah, I was like, you realize, you fools, what's gonna happen? I was like, first it's gonna be tear gas.
Yeah, rubber bullets.
And if you don't stop, they're just gonna kill you. And there's, I was like, and if you storm a.
I heard the FBI made that guy take that post down.
Yeah, I mean, if you storm a military base, dude, and you get shot, that's your fault.
It's gonna be like Kent State.
Yeah.
Or probably worse if it was all those people.
Well, Kent State was fucked up because they were just on college.
Students.
If you storm a military base,
you're asking for it. Yeah, that's an act of war. That's an act of treason or something too.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, the Department of the Navy already came out and admitted that there's UFOs. Not saying they're alien. They're just saying there's some shit we don't know what the fuck it is. And it's not ours.
I've seen something that I thought was a UFO before, and then later in the night I found out it was one of those like paper lanterns that they lit.
Chinese lanterns?
Yeah, that they lit for a wedding. But it was like only 3 of them, and they were kind of floating. But it looked, it was like the shape was changing because where they were at in relation to each other. So it's like it's a triangle, but it's like changing shape, like because I could just see like a triangle of like 3 dots in the air, and I'm like, whoa, it's just like hovering there, like I don't know, I've never seen anything like it. And then later I found out what it was.
My uncle was a pilot in the Navy, and he flew back during Korea years ago.
Oh wow! I heard they didn't. Some of them had like signs like no GIs and stuff in Korea.
He told me he'd be stationed down before Key West was even anything. There wasn't much down there but the military base.
It was just a Jimmy Buffett song.
We'd be out flying at night, and he said this is back, late 50s. He said we're out there flying at night over the ocean, and he said we watched these lights doing maneuvers that we didn't have the capability to do. So
hey, there's a lot of other countries out there.
Yeah, he said they always told us to keep quiet about it.
I've always heard that the Nazis had found a UFO and they were experimenting with alien technology back in World War II.
Because he laughed how he told me this.
Like they were experimenting with going to different dimensions and traveling through time and stuff.
I came into his house one time. I was wearing a Foo Fighters shirt, and he goes, Foo Fighters. And I was like, yeah, it's this band I like. He's like, you know where they got that name? Because he just found. I was like, no. He's like, that's what we nicknamed the lights we saw at night flying over the ocean. We call them Foo Fighters.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Yep.
I learned a little tidbit. Yeah, I'll share that with my friend Dave because he's a huge Dave Grohl and Foo Fighters.
I like the Foo Fighters a lot.
You know Dave, right? You seen him on the stream?
Yeah.
Oh God.
You guys played the.
We're kind of on the outs now because like he fucking like he was supposed to help me film something and like be a character, and then he just didn't show. Every time I hang out with him, he's just drunk as shit, dude. It's just and then I have to.
Trap, didn't you?
He always gets so drunk. No, we played it. Be Here Now.
You guys played the Mousetrap.
Be Here Now. Oh, I played at the Mousetrap once as an open mic.
Yeah. I have buddies of mine that go there and they do those jam session nights, and they'll just go in there with his bass.
If you know the drummer, I played his set one night. One of the guys.
It's funny because I have a bunch of these friends that are just really incredible musicians. We'll all be hanging out, and everybody look at me. They're like, "What are you playing?" I'm like, "Not a damn thing." And they're like, "I was like, oh, I gotta be a musician because all my friends are musicians."
Yeah.
It's like I can't help it.
Not even tambourine. Play a mean kazoo.
Most of them are really good. A friend of mine, Luke, he's like 6'11".
Jesus.
One of the best guitar players you'll see, dude.
Bet he can fill a toilet up. Good lord.
You'll just see him. Like people will watch him when they're playing, they'll just be like, "Holy shit, he's good, dude."
Bet. That's pretty dexterous though. I'm sure his fingers are like fucking giant.
His fingers are so long. Like when he's playing, he can reach his thumb over.
Oh wow, to hit other notes on the other side.
Crazy.
If guys can do that.
And I've never seen another guitar player do this. He's like, using his thumb. I'm like, oh yeah, dude.
To hit the D
but he's
or
one of
C
those that
string.
it kind of sucked because, you know, it'd be cool if he'd been able to play basketball, but he had that grew so fast his knees just went, you know, so.
Yeah. Maybe it well worked out for the best. He's a musician now.
He teaches at Arthur's downtown, that kind of known music store here.
Oh, is that over by Fountain Square?
I think so.
I think I went over there and bought Dave some strings when we went to do a recording session once with some fucking jerk off he knew. That guy was like a fucking joke. He didn't even isolate the instruments when we recorded. He like recorded, like had a PA and like it was just basically like recording a fucking like live show or something, you know, off the PA speakers.
I hope y'all kept your band going, man. I was liking your sound.
Man, it was just a real buzzkill. Dave's been playing the same song since college, and he's got like a few new songs, and he'd get so drunk he'd forget the lyrics to his own songs that he's even been playing for years, and like Nirvana songs, and he's always just like falling down, like wasted, and he's just,
that kind of turns it into a
he's
bummer.
just not dependable at all. And he's just pretty much a huge liability, and he always has like panic attacks and shit like right before shows, and has to get drunk just to perform and stuff, he thinks. And
that's my job.
And he just plays really sloppy then.
Before my friend, the drummer, they got that Rush cover band and that band Mercy Kill. My job is they're like, Mike, don't let him drink before he goes on stage. They're like, on stage we're playing. He can
I'd
drink
always have to watch him, dude.
They're like, do not let him drink.
And then as soon as the show's over, you know, he's just like blacked out drunk. We'd play so many like college parties too, and you know, he's the singer, and he's like, you know, like rock star and like rocking the party. Like he totally could have gotten laid at our college part. You know, it was like we were the fucking kings of the party that night. You know, and just fucking like just still like excludes himself from everyone else. Like he's such an introvert. He could be like in public and then still like isolate himself from like he would even like everyone else is standing and talking. He would like crouch down like a little monkey by himself and just like smoke cigarettes on the ground and shit, like all alone, like sitting on like the dirt, you know, like I don't even know how you do that comfortably. Like I've never been able to like sit like that without like my knees hurting or something. But I don't know. I'm just like, what are you doing, man? I always call him out on like, you're just sitting here by yourself. Go talk to some people, dude. Like,
I had a friend of mine that could have been a pro golfer or a pro bowler, but he just wanted to get drunk all the time, dude.
There's so many people that just
lost all that talent.
Oh, look at, you know, all the great musicians that have come and gone because of drugs and alcohol. Yeah, Keith Richards is like 180 years old.
How does that even happen?
I don't know. Somehow, like,
I guess that
the alcohol and the maybe he just did like the right blend of whatever it crystallized in his veins, and he's like, you know,
where he admitted, he said, if you can get pharmaceutical heroin, he said, you will hide. So,
well, I'm sure he probably can.
I say, well, like in Sweden.
No, they shoot people up in like Amsterdam too.
Yeah,
like they actually like
their shit's so, you know, clean that it's clear. Like you see the heroin addicts here, that's all brown and shitty. You know, I've known 7 people that got hooked on heroin.
So Keith Richards been on heroin for like years, then?
Admittedly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched an interview.
Jesus,
7 people get hooked on heroin. 6 of them are dead. Only 1 lived, and he said, if I even touch a painkiller, I'll go back to heroin. You know, that's how bad he said.
I don't even want to drink anymore. I know I could like have a drink and be fine, but it's just nice. It's just nice, like having the 5 months under my belt. Yeah, it's like each day that goes by, I feel like it's more of an accomplishment. It's just nice, like 6 months now.
Let your liver repair itself for a while.
I don't want to drink anymore. It's not really having. There's no benefit to it. I don't feel like I need it to like interact with people and stuff anymore.
Sitting over there, straight across the river.
Where?
Straight across.
Yeah, what? So?
See the black?
Oh, yeah, so?
To get over there, though, that's crazy.
Oh, to get all the way to where they're at? Well, they just walk down from... There's a trail that goes up there there's a trail on the ridge they just walk down.
Because actually, the river's pretty low. It's supposed to be up over that.
Oh, yeah, you can see where the dirt is.
Yeah, it's very low.
Huh.
Yeah, but to me, to get drunk, it just takes too much for me to drink. That's why I'm just like, I don't want to drink all that.
Oh, yeah. I heard drinking a bottle of fucking...
I don't even drink that much.
Would be... I mean, I don't drink that much all the time, but there'd be nights like, if I bought a bottle, you know, I'd be like, let me make up my little whiskey and Diet Coke and go walk around and talk to people drunk. Like, people want to see this.
I drank heavily, but I drank over a pint of Crown Royal Apple, and I still wasn't hammered. I was like, dude, I should be way more wasted drinking over a pint of whiskey.
Yeah, for sure.
I drink it like in a 2.5 hour time
That's a lot of
period.
sugar too.
Yeah. But I like, some people can't handle or aren't good with the whiskey buzz. I like it. And it's basically the only whiskey I kind of like.
Sometimes it makes me like, I don't know, I just shoot my mouth off, or
Yeah,
like
some
I kind of
people-
get like more aggressive and shit too.
Like
with
one friend of
whiskey.
mine, you have whiskey around, it's like, no, you can't touch whiskey.
I like rage more. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
I
what
got
he
like a
does.
short temper and
He
like
gets drunk and gets out of hand.
I get out of hand. I get wild. Like in the like certain parts of the night at the party, you know, I'll be like, oh, I get in the middle of the dance circle. I'm like, wow, I'm fucking like king of the party. And then like, you know, I'm trying to dance with a chick, and then some other dude's like, you know, you're like drunk. You're like, I danced with you earlier. You're like hoping that you can like hook up with this chick later, and then like, you know, the girl just wants to like dance with whoever and fucking have like a good time. She's not trying to like be like committed to some like fucking weirdo she just met or whatever.
Just
like,
never wanted to be that drunk guy at the party, you know.
yeah, that was never was the
Causes all
plan.
problems.
Yeah, I got tired of being that guy at the party.
But it was enjoyable always.
Oh, Josh has done some
Fucking with
stupid
the first
shit
guy
over
that
there.
always passes out at the party. Everybody does shit.
I never passed that. I was always the
That's
one.
what I told
I'd be
people.
staying at the party till like, so do you got somewhere to go? Everybody else is gone,
I
and
told people,
I'm still drinking, dude. I can't go anywhere.
we'd have a party, we'd be like, don't pass out, dude. You'll wake up, you fucking be colored.
Yeah, dicks on
Shit-
your
shit'd be
face.
piled on you. We piled so much shit on this one guy on the couch one night. We set up a video camera, and over
Just
time,
stacking
everybody
Jenga
would
stuff up.
put stuff on him. And after one point, we came in and you could just hear everybody laugh. We're like, you can't even tell there's a person there anymore. And like 10 minutes later, all of a sudden he goes, ugh, and sits up and all this shit just goes flying. So you can't even tell.
Clank! What the fuck, man?
That was the funny part. It's like
The
you can't-
world's crashing down
he was
upon
like,
me.
You can't even tell there's a person there anymore. There's so much shit piled on him.
He's in a fort. He has no idea. Yeah, I've seen some
Told you don't
pretty
pass
funny
out.
days. Stack like a bunch of cups and things
Everything,
randomly.
I don't know what.
Whatever. All right, see if you can do that. All right, we got it. It's good.
At one point, somebody came up and
It's not structurally sound. Hold on.
rawhide chew toys, my friend's dog, and put it in his mouth, and he was so drunk he started going. He's like trying to pump on it, and you hear somebody goes, "He's trying to fucking hit it."
He's smoking it, dude.
Like passed out, dude. 100%. He'd put it in his mouth. He's like,
God.
I was like,
Lord.
yeah, I never want to be that guy.
I hear that. Oh yeah.
So what time you gotta get going, man? Probably
Oh, I don't really. I'm just hanging out. I don't know.
I'd come out, hang out for a few, man.
What was it? 4:12. Damn,
Yeah.
that is a lot later. Hey, I gotta still bike back to Broderpool.
Oh, is that where your car's at?
Yeah, around there. I don't know. It's just easier to find parking around Broderpool, closer to the
free.
trail. Yeah, it's just kind
That's the
of.
only reason I tried to come get you when you was on the mountain, when you was on the canal.
Here's a lot of pay parking.
Every
there.
place pay, you know, and I was like, I'm not paying to park.
I found like a nice spot too. It's all like there was just like this cove of trees, so it's all
Yeah.
just kind of like. Hopefully the van won't be like hot as shit when I get in it.
How far did you park from Rotterdam?
I don't even know. I don't want to be too
Yeah,
specific.
yeah, I
really.
got you.
I'm at the 38th parallel,
Dickheads out there.
37th lateral of 49 degrees.
Yeah, I was watching when you were
Google
down at Bloomington. I almost thought about going down there.
That was
that
fun.
day-
I got
that-
no service at that event, but I ended up
I
doing a
wish I'd have
video
been
that
there
I'm
when
edited.
Dude came up and blew you shit. I'd have fucking told them.
Oh,
I'd have sent
yeah.
that dude packing back to his fucking.
Yeah, it
friends,
wasn't
dude.
bothering
Yeah.
anybody. I was filming. I tried to explain to him, I was like, I'm just filming myself. I'm doing a live stream and just interviewing
Get the
people.
fuck out of it.
I was hoping maybe I could score a hot dog. I was like, oh, what do you got going over here? Like,
You didn't need to be a dick like
yeah, I know.
that. Trust me, dudes that come up acting
And
like
thing like that too, if I would have maced him like or had to, then his buddies would have came. You know, it would have been like a fucking dog pile.
I would have brawled with
And all those other dudes were like little. They didn't even have my back. It was like, do you know this guy? They're like, no, because they were like, Burger, what's up? And I'm like, hey, this guy was like fucking
Oh,
with
yeah,
me
you
down
told-
here.
you
And they're
don't
like,
know him.
do you know this guy? They're like, no. I'm like, you literally just said my fucking name, man. I just talked to you like for 10 minutes earlier.
See, it wouldn't bother me because I can fight.
Well, you're a big guy too. He
I
just
always
saw
watch
me
those-
and he thought
I
he was gonna
watched
be
those
like
CX boxing
fucking
matches. I was like,
tough guy.
you guys gotta learn how to fight.
Well, everybody, it's easy to
You
watch
got
one of
some
those.
Good punches.
It's-
Only problem was most of that.
I smoked like a half pack of cigarettes
Yeah.
that morning. I
Oh,
was
yeah,
in
that's
worst
bad.
shape ever.
Most people duck their head and turn. It's like, never put your head down.
Yeah, I'd like fucking
Yeah,
turn my
yeah,
head,
yeah.
and I'm just like getting hit in the
Because
back
you
of
got
the
some
head.
few hits. I was like, oh, Burger.
He said I almost took him down because I did this like one hit where I just fucking gave him like one of
Back
these.
fist.
Yeah, dude, the back fist, and I caught him like right in the kidney
Dude,
because
that's
I was trying to hit him in body shots and shit. So I'm like, dude, this guy's
Liver?
fucking skull was like big as shit. So I'm trying to hit him in the liver. I was trying to hit him in. I was trying to hit him in the fucking. He said I almost dropped him, and at one point too, I stepped on his toe of his shoe because I knew he had one leg, and I thought it was the one with one leg, and I tried to like kind of like step on his shoe and then push him to like
pop his leg off.
well, to just like push him down. I don't know. The guy was like a foot taller than me. He was fucking huge.
You did good though, man.
I was just glad like the last round, like half the round, most of the round, I fucking threw a few punches and we just stood around. We were just gassed. Completely gassed, dude. I thought I was gonna die, dude. I was breathing so hard, I could feel my fucking heart beating in my brain and shit. I'm like trying to just, and I had that huge face mask. It's hard to get wind in, and that mouth guard is like, you know, it's like my wind hole's like, it was hard to fucking like get air and shit.
That's why I was laughing. I was like, they get those first flurry of punches in, then it's over.
I was trying not to punch myself out. My strategy in that first UFC was to let him. I figured he was gonna come out guns a-blazing, punch himself out in about 30 seconds. He's gonna be winded, and then I'm just gonna fucking lower the boom when he can't. Like that's what my trainer, or that's what DJ was telling me. Was like, wait until he's so tired he can't even hold his gloves up. Then you fucking boom him. You strike him. He's like, you just sit there, block him, duck, cover, dodge, boom. You know, let him fucking gas out. He's not a pro fighter. These guys, you know, he probably hasn't trained, but like a couple times.
I'd have gave you the same advice, man.
That's what I did.
And he's gonna be done punching his hand and just go to town.
Yeah, I got him with one that like fucking rocked his world. You could see it. That was the one they did slow mo, and I was like, I got good contact. I fucking like just sat back here and fucking loaded it up, had it cocked, ready. I just waited for him to get close enough in range, just boom, got like the whole body. Like I gave him the one you give on the punch machine. Like I got him with a good one, but and then I found out he had lighter gloves than me. So he's only holding. They didn't even have the same weight gloves. Mine weighed like 4 or 6 ounces more. So he's punching with lighter gloves. He doesn't much as weight, and he doesn't have as much padding on his hits.
Yeah, you probably had 16 or 20 ounce gloves, and those weigh on your arms.
We had like I had the like heavyweight gloves, and he had like lighter ones because we had different brands.
Yeah, them lighter ones hurt way more, dude.
Yeah, less padding. Yeah. And then he tried to cheap shot me at the end, and then they lied. Like he thought I was hitting him in the nuts or something because I kept hitting him in the stomach so many times, and he was swallowing the water and it gave him cramps, and I kept fucking just unloading. He was going for like the head and stuff like that, and I was just like, I was trying to get him in the diaphragm here, like under the rib cage the whole time, and I kept just pummeling him in the fucking stomach, and he, you know, it makes it feel like you got punched in the nuts and shit. Yeah. I did hit him in the nuts in the last round, but that round, we were supposed to be wearing a cup. And what happened is I went low, and then he got low, and then he got, and he said he had a cup on. Then he's like, you know, acted like he got hit, and then he tried to like cheap shot me and shit.
The good thing about wearing that headgear is not the punches, is accidentally headbutting each other. When you come in, you ever seen like boxers that come in and wham, hit each other, you know, because that'll bust your eyelid open.
I didn't think about that.
Playing basketball one time, me and a friend of mine went for the ball, and he hit my head right here, but right on that ridge. Oh, dude, he had to go get like 12 stitches in his eyebrow and just busted it wide open.
I got drunk and slipped on a rug and hit my head on a wooden chair.
There. You know, you bust it right there, it's just bone, it just pops open.
Oh, yeah, the membrane's pretty thin there, too. There's no, like, much fat or anything. It's just, like, bone's pretty close to the surface there.
Yeah. Well, cool, man. I'm going to split. But if you're around later, man, I just got some shit to do.
Well, I'll be going back home. It's been such a long day.
Well,
I'm gassed. I still got a bike like
cool to meet you, dude.
6 or 7 miles or how many?
Streaming, dude.
10 miles back.
Stuff.
Hey, thanks. I will try to. Yeah, I'm trying to like do more positive vibe stuff too, and trying to do the sketch comedy.
I like Sam, just because he does a different type. He's always into.
I feel like he does put a lot of effort into his streams.
And he's trying to evolve.
I can't really stand his voice.
Yeah.
His voice is like,
and he could be
like a chalkboard.
Like everybody, he can be a dick. Ice is cool.
Yeah, what I didn't like about him is
fuck
I didn't
him,
know him
Random
from
tried to
Adam,
come
but
back.
then he just tried to come in the scene and like try to like expose me for like, you know, like hanging out with Patricia, the Tommies, and like just shit everybody already knew. And I'm just like, who the fuck are you, man? You just came in here and you're trying to like, just trying to look like you're somebody awesome and like, you know, trying to make me look like a dick. Like, you don't even fucking know me, man. You don't even know anything about this community. You just met Paul at like some beer pong thing. Like,
So when I first started watching yours, I was like, it's all right. And then I'm not trying to dog, but when you got that haircut, that's what made me follow you.
Which
for
one?
Sure. When you were in the van and the guy gave you the shitty
oh,
haircut.
the shitty haircut? Oh, yeah.
I fucking cried laughing for like a fucking half an hour. I was like,
I feel like that
bad.
video is too long
like,
when I watch it now. It's like 16 minutes. It's so long.
Like, when you read that message, hi, I'm new here. Are you a guy or a girl? Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I've showed a few of my friends that we just fucking sit there and laugh. For a while, they're like, he's acting. I was like, no, dude, he's generally upset.
Well, I knew I had 200 viewers, and I was playing up my reaction quite a bit, I'll admit. If I wouldn't have acted, I probably would have cried a little bit,
But that's what
but not as bad.
That's what got me into watching you more.
Oh, thanks, man.
I was like, somebody makes.
I gotta go show my mom. This is a messed up haircut, man. I'm not paying $9 fucking for this fucking haircut.
I don't know how many times you kept going, what the fuck is this?
On my head. I was like staring, and like they'd get like the close up, like, what?
Fuck you, man. You're giving me my money back.
My dad says don't go there on there. I'm getting my $9 back. Well, he gave me $10 back. I guess that ends that. Then the guy, then I sat on that video because I was kind of embarrassed by it, honestly, and I just was like, people were like, you gotta upload that video because it was so funny, and I'm just like, nah, I don't think anybody would watch that really. And then I like around Christmas time, it happened in August of like 3 years ago or 4 years ago or something, and then in December I uploaded it like 6 months later. I uploaded the whole stream. It was like 2 hours or something. I go off on this rant about like the Illuminati at the end and all this shit, and this like fucking conspiracy, like, I don't know, guys, the world, there's a lot of fucking powers going on, I don't know.
Great, I'm trending.
Great, I'm trending. Wonderful.
I had it until you went, hi, are you a guy or girl? Fuck yeah. I just,
hey guys, let's count numbers.
fuck you, man. All right, dude.
There's a lot. They made that awesome cartoon with it too, where they like animated the scrub brush and like, oh my god, they did such a good job on it. They made my head look like a fucking thumb. Like, it's pretty accurate.
Well, if you stick around later.
Hey, thanks for the water. I don't know, if I'll see you again, but hey, if our paths cross again, hit me up if I'm in the same vicinity. I wouldn't mind going to hit up a ghost place sometime too. How much longer? We're gonna be here. Like, if you got any spare time, or just got so many loose ends to tie up. I'm sure. I might go there. It might be fun. How much is the cover? I don't know if I can. Oh, I got money.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't know if I can make it that long now.
That's why I was asking you, because
I'm so beat.
when a band says 9, it's 9:30.
Oh yeah, 10 probably.
So,
Wait till more people get here.
yeah.
I don't see any hot chicks yet. Alright, it's 11 p.m. We're gonna have to start the show. We'll have to play for the busted chicks here.
All right, cool, man.
Yep, be safe.
Yep, take it easy, dude.
Thanks. You too. $53, Andy. Oh, we were doing so good earlier. What happened? Is someone else drinking right now or something? Oh my god, it's lit. With his husky shirt that he thinks is a wolf. Huskies are descendants of Siberian huskies and wolves, right? Okay, Mr. Wolf Dog Expert. What do you got, Google over there or something? You Googling it? I don't know, whatever the fuck it is. It's a husky then. I love it. It's cute. I don't know, whatever it is, I like it. I don't care what it is. It's a wolf, it's a dog, I don't care. Okay, I like dogs too. It's still a win. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, I know. I just banned him. I just saw that. Do we have any mods in here? Damn, we might have to mod Billy at this point. We're under attack. We got a spammer doing bad things. This is not a drill, guys. Long time no see, old man. I'm not that old. Where's my viewers? That loser again, he has no damn life. Dude, I know, man. There's some really sad people out there. I know. I don't know. Just wish people would do something more productive with their time, right? If only they could, like, apply themselves, you know, put that same dedication of making 50 fake accounts on Google to, like, I don't know, doing anything else that's more positive. Seems like a huge waste of everyone's resources and time, especially mostly their own. They're also wasting some of my time as well, which is frustrating. Just, I don't know, find something you're passionate about, golly. It's not even fun or whatever, it's just like them being racist. Just trying to get attention. Looking at kids in the park. There's no fucking kids here. I'm on a river. Like random old people walking on the trail. Or this guy that just escaped the dentist office or worked at the dentist office or the hospital or something. That's wonderful. Alright. Where are my mods at? Do we have... Oh, Storm. I didn't see it because I personally banned that person on my channel. Well, he's got a lot of other accounts. Please share your content, but why do you still use tags from the community? I don't know. I just haven't updated that. That's probably why. I'm updating well. And people still know me from that. Did I get contacted by Disney Channel to do a show? Not to my knowledge. Why would I? I'm a little old to be on the Disney Channel. Vaping is bad and kind. Is someone really making a ton of accounts that show you? Yes, this guy's... I've banned him on like probably 40 multiple accounts like so many times. It's crazy. I don't know. Obviously like mentally deranged. Oh god, they've switched into their other alt account. They're back. Billy misses his wrench. Oh, I'm sure it wasn't that great having a wrench. That's pretty damn sad, man. I know. At least you guys have lives and stuff. I like that. You know, there's always gonna be a couple rotten apples in a bushel, I guess. And I guess they're the rotten one this time. Whatever, we'll get rid of them as they come back with their accounts until their mom tells them time to come home for supper or something. Time to come home for supper. What were you doing on your computer? Oh, nothing, Mom. Just spamming the N-word all day. Oh, that's nice, honey. It sounds good. Whatever that means. All right. Oh man, macaroni and cheese with hot dogs again. Well, yeah, mister. When you pay the bills, you can get yourself a sirloin. Aw, and you better eat your Brussels sprouts, mister. All right. What do we say? Yes? Yes. Yes, mother. That's right. And I love you. That's right. I love you too, boy. All right, let's go bike back. I don't know how far it is, but we'll figure it out. Oh, no. Well, that guy was cool. That was nice of him to bring me a bottle of water. actually was nice to have a nice break and hydration. A little hydration. Well, I gotta ride my bike. Can you guys just hey mods, can you guys just be banning this dude as he comes back with his other, how many other fake accounts or whatever he's got going on? Golly. Alright. Alright, thank you, Storm. Should be back within an hour, so your tour of duty will not be so long. Oh, God, I'm so tired now. After I sat down for a while, I kind of feel sleep, I feel a little sluggish now. Go this way. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. We gotta back to our place of destination. Gotta back to the place of our destination. I'm gonna go back by this trail because I thought it was pretty cool. I like this trail. Wish you could see the animals. Pine cones. I guess you can get pine nuts from pine cones. Can you get do all pine cones have pine nuts? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I have to figure that out. Might be handy in a survival scenario. God, my knee hurts a little bit. It's a little sore. It's freaking nice out. The clouds are good because they're keeping the sun kind of covered, and it's just kind of shading us from some of the heat of it when the clouds pass by. It's nice. It's not so freaking hot. The clouds are kind of filtering some of the light. Oh, big day streaming today. It was a good time. I enjoyed last night and tonight. Big shout outs to Storm and Dylan and Burger Bud 8000. Big thanks to you guys. Appreciate the support and the support of everyone else as well. In every way, big or small, a blessing is a blessing. Heading on back. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Oh, I'm getting tired now. Feeling it. I'm dragging ass. Hey, that hot air balloon video of Josh McCutcheon's show turned out pretty good. That'll be fun to debut on Sunday. A little something to look forward to, watching a new edit. I guess we'll just keep streaming on YouTube. I tried it over there, but on the other thing, but man, we got 30 views. I guess at least we get more than over there, but I guess I got a pretty decent amount of viewers over there based on just like having very little subscribers or followers. I got like 2.6K followers on there. It's not much. So I guess if I'm getting half as many as I'm getting now, it's pretty good. Alright, oh. It's a cool little bridge. I don't know if it has always been a pedestrian walkway or what, but if it used to be a whatever it was, but it's pretty cool. I mean, a street, maybe it had a street going through it at one point. This is a big bridge, probably did. It's weird, it like breaks up there and then it comes back to this. Strange. Strangers, knowing hot summer nights. Do. Let's see if I can find my way back based on memory. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go back like the way maybe that I went before. I don't know which way to go actually. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to retrace my steps from before. It's probably the most easy way to get back. Oh, I think I can just go over here and connect to the cultural trail. I'll just follow that around. That should be okay. Man, that was cool. Last time we were here and got to see that Flaming Lips concert for free. That was pretty neat. That was cool. I feel like they played one of the songs like 3 times throughout the night. It was like, I guess that's their anthem or something. Can you feel you're just a beautiful face? Can you feel? I think I can just take this trail around. Ooh. Man, I saw a guy not pay attention here, and this freaking car came up out of this thing and smoked his bike. We all stopped and made sure he was okay. Hey, he had to go to the paramedics. I had to go pick him up in the paramedics. What's up, man? Oh, actually, it was like right here, maybe. I think it was turning in here. Maybe that's what it was. There's some really cool deer here at the Idol George. This is a Native American, American Indians and Western art. Yeah, it's a really cool museum. It's pretty depressing though, because of how we treated them and stuff. It was really bad. Kicked them off all the land, fucking gave them like Oklahoma and like all these shitty fucking areas of the country nobody wanted to live. They had like no resources and stuff. We're like, yeah, you guys can have these places in the middle of nowhere. Go for it. Have at it. It's kind of fucked when they had everything before. It's like, yeah, we're gonna take like all the good spots and you can have this one. I know you were living here before and stuff, but we have guns and whatever, so deal with it, I guess. Not good. I think we can all agree genocide is not good. It's not good to celebrate Christopher Columbus too. He did a lot of really shady stuff. He wasn't the first one to discover America anyway. The Vikings had been here way before him. Then of course you have the native people that were obviously here. He didn't discover it. There's people already here. He just put his fucking stamp on it. He was just like, yeah, this is my shit. Come on, man. Fuck. Jeez. People. God damn. Fucking assholes. We got the light and they're just like, won't let us pass through. Some old dudes like all like about to run me over and shit, 'cause he's like trying to get home to eat his beanie weenies after work or some shit. I don't want to be a giant bug on your windshield, bro. Slow it down a little. He ain't going anywhere anyway. There's like cars in front of him. Everybody try to like get somewhere 2 minutes earlier, drive crazy. It's so dumb. Damn, that girl's gorgeous. I like that like kind of mustard colored dress. Kind of looked like something one of the ladies from Mad Men would wear. It had this like sort of, I don't know, had this retro look to it. Looked like it was maybe polyester or something. Really thick fabric for a hot day. Wonder if it was hot. I haven't really rode on this side of the cultural trail today. Guess it's cool. We're doing some different little areas here. I feel like, was this little capital we drove through earlier? I don't know. I get so lost there. Oh, let's just go through a different part. Heck with it. I'll try to connect to the other shit if I can. Try to find some other spots this trail goes. I don't know, I'm just kind of exploring the city. Feeling a little more awake now that I'm biking a little bit. I mean, feeling actually a lot more awake. Get my heart beating a little bit. You guys want to ride by Circle Center? I guess we could. There's just a lot of traffic here. I'm supposed to hit this button. Use the ped signal. Alright, we gotta use the pedestrian signal over here. It doesn't even light up or blink or do anything. Is this shit? Half this time I don't think they do anything. That one didn't seem to do anything. It didn't click. It didn't have a little button to light it up. It didn't make a sound. There's no indication that hitting that button did anything. This is like a big mall. They have Nordstrom's and like, I don't know, some kind of like bougier fucking mall stores and stuff basically. Circle Center. Go to get some cologne or something. Cologne I wear is like $11 at Rue 21. I like this cologne from Rue 21. It's called Rue 21 Black. It smells really good, I think. It's like the only scent I've wore for a long time. What I like about it is that most people don't know what it is, and it smells good. It's not like super popular. So, I don't know. It's kind of like under the radar. You know, I don't like smelling like everybody. Also, it kind of like, it goes well with like, you know, some, you know, colognes basically kind of like covering up a little musk and a little like, you know, a little musky scent, you know, that's what it does. But if the scent that's covering it up doesn't mesh well with the musk smell of your body or whatever, and you get hot and sweaty under your armpits or whatever, it's, you know, kind of doesn't smell as good. So it's like, I don't know, this scent kind of like goes good with your body's natural smell. It just kind of like, I don't know, it just meshes good. I don't know how to get back to the other thing. I don't know, I'm just gonna like keep riding until I figure it out. What's cool about the vape, I could hit a couple vapes while I'm like sitting at the stoplight. You know, if I smoke a cigarette, I have to smoke the whole cigarette now. This is nice not like smoking cigarettes. The other day I was with some friends and they had cigarettes. My friend was over and he had cigarettes. And I thought about smoking one. I honestly did. I saw him light one up and I was just like, no. No, you don't need it. Plus, he was all coughing and stuff too at the time. I was like, man, you getting sick? He's like, I don't know, man. I've just been coughing a lot lately. Like, could be this Marlboro Reds you've been smoking since we were like 14. Like, he's like 38. How many freaking years is that? Or 39. Might be creeping on 40. We're getting up there. I've smoked since he was 16. Oh, yellow light. I've already fucking gone halfway across. I gotta go. Oh, no. Oh, there was like a break in the road. A bunny hopped it like a boss. Like a boss. What's this guy doing? Oh, he's directing cars. Oh, thanks. Thanks, man. I think we gotta go on this side of Indy to get to Massachusetts. I'm just kind of guessing though. I think so from where I was at before. I'm not on the cultural trail though. I think I link up with it up here in like 4 or 5 blocks. Oh man, it's a nice freaking day. I just love riding my bike around the city. It's gonna be dangerous as fuck though. Look at all these cars coming out. Thanks, man. That's nice that they like flag the cars when a bike's coming and shit. That's good. It's good for me actually. That's why I tell them thank you. I don't have to worry about a car driving out fast as shit and slamming into me. Well, not much rush hour traffic here in the bike lane, guys. It's like the car lane's got quite a bit of traffic. Smooth sailing over here in the bike zone. Plenty of room for all you guys. Let's all go bike somewhere. Let's go biking. I love my bike. What was that band, P-Lander Z? Mike song for Mike. The Mike song and the bike song. So many mics. I love my bike. Very similar. Where the F art is this? All right, I think I might have to like look at directions. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking for Mass Ave. I don't know where it goes though. Maybe it's farther down here. Oh, are you serious? It didn't give me the fucking bike light. I gotta wait. Hey, I got a question. I was trying to get to Mass Ave. Do you know where it is? Just go this way? And it'll kind of... Okay. Shit. Oh, I scared the shit out of me. Alright. Okay. So, alright. Thanks.
Can I just go down here a couple blocks? Yeah, I might as well because I got a green light. Yeah, it looks kind of sketchy. You too. Thanks for the help. Enjoy your yoga. Ah, see? I didn't have to look up the directions. I just used the old-fashioned directions. People. The preferred method of directions before Google. We would have to, it was crazy back in the old days, kids. You'd have to talk to people to get things, and we actually had humans that ran the cash registers of stores, and it was wild, man. I remember when I got my first cell phone. Oh my God, it was a big day. I remember getting before cell phones, we had pagers. Then you have to just call somebody on a regular, you have to find a payphone or something and page somebody, or call them, or call their pager, and then they have to find a phone and you page them the number of the payphone or some shit. It was a whole process. Many people died. Doctors weren't able to. Well, they had the sweetest pagers. Doctors were the first to have pagers and cell phones and stuff. They got the money, and they need to be on call to like get to the hospital for an emergency or something. So, but yeah, I finally got like a cell phone at one point. And it was like, whoa! It had the snake game and everything. It was rad. It was pretty cool. It was a little flip phone. My mom had a phone before I did. I didn't get a phone for like, she had a phone for a while before I had one. She had one of those old school Motorola's. I think we still got it in her house, like the damn, not like the big thing like Zach Morris, but like a couple generations after that, like the old school Motorola, and it had the little flip down thing at the bottom and a little antenna you could pull up at the top. Some of you older people probably know what I'm talking about. It was like a couple generations past car phones. Or actually, no, maybe the Zach Morris one was after car phones. Because car phones, then they had like mobile phone, and which looked like a giant walkie-talkie. Is this Matt's? Oh, is this something?
Wait.
Well, okay then, mister. Fine.
Pennsylvania. What sign is on the cross? Pennsylvania.
This is massive. What'd she say? Go somewhere to where? Hey, I was trying to find Mass Ave. Do you know how to get there?
Sorry?
I was trying to get to Mass Ave. You just go straight? Oh, okay. Thanks, man.
You'll see Mass Ave and you can turn right or left.
Thanks, buddy. Have a nice evening. All right. We're almost there. Sometimes it's good to get a second opinion on directions that you get from the street. It's good to make sure they're matching up. Sometimes people might be new to the city that you asked, I didn't properly vet that source, so, do you actually know? There's not that many streets down here. It's not that complicated. But I don't really know my way around here very well yet. I haven't ridden around the city that much. We'll run into it, they said. Oh, the cultural trails across right here. Alright, we're good. Let's get back on the trail up here. I guess we can go down to the next block because it's... Let's weave between these cars. All right, I'm gonna hop onto this curb real quick. All right, we're good. Oh, okay, I know where we're at now. Back on the main trail. Hello. Hello, lady. You know, I know wearing a hat makes you look dorky, but I don't know. I just care about myself more than I used to when I was younger. And I think the older you get, you figure out how really fucking fragile your body is and shit. When you're younger, you just feel indestructible. And I don't know, I think I was kind of depressed at the time in New York too, so I felt like if I like died riding my bike, then fuck it, it's something I love doing. So that's kind of a dumb way to like look at like not wearing a seatbelt or a helmet or something. It's kind of really dumb. So I wear my helmet now because, you know, anything could happen. And I've had a few concussions. Like I said, I don't want to get any more. Oh, this is nice. There's a nice little shade right here. This is so chill. Man, I just freaking love riding around. This is the way to go, man. It's so peaceful. It's just, you know, look over here now. We're kind of on these side streets. There's just not, you know, not all this traffic and stuff like there was on those other streets of people trying to, in a hurry to get home and stuff. Just kind of, let's see if I can skirt through here. Oh, they got a stop sign and there's no traffic, so we're gonna cross. Okay. Oh, they got some sunflowers. That's nice. I like whenever, I love little community gardens and things like this. This is cool. I love sunflowers. Reminds me the fall's coming up. Wonder if they'll chop any of those and roast them and stuff. You can put different spices on them. They're good. Excuse me. Thanks.
Inside, get a drink.
They make them run around the block. Run 20 laps around this block. Go for it. God, I used to hate my freaking gym teacher so much. Well, one of them I really liked because he looked like Luke Skywalker. He looked a lot like Mark Hamill. And his name was Mark Morris. It's funny. But yeah, his wife was our English teacher, and one day she's like, someone was like, "Why haven't you and Mr. Morris ever had kids?" And she just straight up told the whole class, like, "Well, Mr. Morris isn't able to have, he, due to an old football injury in high school, Mr. Morris is unable to perform," or something, like he's unable to have kids, or he's unable to, like, basically she said, like, they can't have kids because of an old football injury. And we're just like, damn, that's really personal. Like, could have just mentioned, like, or like, I don't know, it's just kind of very specific, you know. It's like, oh wow, that's like, I guess we asked, so she's just told us. I guess it's not something they try to hide, really. But what was it? Oh, he was a really cool gym teacher. We actually had, that was like that year in gym class, they did this new thing where they put like special ed kids in our gym class. Or maybe I was just like, maybe they just didn't want to tell me that I was also special ed or something. But there was like two dudes, like, I mean, it was beyond just like regular special ed. These are people, there was like three dudes that were like, had extreme cases of different, you know, things going on with them and stuff, mentally and whatever. Like, developmental disorders and things. But they were really nice guys. But man, one time I was running behind this one dude, Larry, and man, Larry had this like curly mullet and shit that he just loved, which actually during the time it was badass. He looked like Patrick Swayze or something. He looked pretty cool. But man, he like, I think he tried to fart while he was running and then like accidentally shit himself. And dude, like shit was going down his legs and stuff. And I was like always last. I was the last runner, so I'm like running right behind Larry, because like Larry's, usually he was pretty fast, but I guess after he kind of pooped his pants, well, he didn't kind of, like after he like completely pooped his pants, he wasn't running as fast, and he just kept going, man. Larry just fucking kept running, like shit running down his fucking legs. I'm running behind him. It just smells like, it smells like what it smelled like. And I finally have to go and tell the gym teacher, I'm like, hey, Mr. Morris, Larry pooped himself while he was running. And he's like, oh, Larry. He's like, oh God. He's like, all right. He's like, I'll take him back to the showers and help him clean up and stuff. I was like, all right. Well, I didn't know. I don't know it. He's like, that's cool. You did the right thing. You need to help him out. I was like, cool. But yeah, they were actually really nice guys. What was cool is like kids in the gym class would pick on me. They would pick on me because I was like a safe target, but no one picked on like the other guys that were like, worse off than we were or whatever. Like I got teased and picked on like more than they did. But I don't know. It was all in good fun. People were just joking around, trying to be funny and insecure of their own bodies and whatever. They say things, remarks like how in doubt I was at the time and everything. It's something I've had to live with. It's been very difficult to find underwear that aren't too tight around the, certain areas. It seems like they're just always made so tight. I don't know. Never want to fit. That's it. No, I'm kidding. I wish, right? This guy's on the fucking sidewalk. This lady's like, get off the fucking bike lane. She's like giving him the stink eye. She gave him the shit. She gave him the shake, like, what are you doing? Get out of my way. Oh my God. Oh, speaking of gym class. Oh yeah, the gym teacher I didn't like, he was Mr. Rutherford. This guy was a freaking dick. He was my gym teacher in 7th grade. He freaking sucked, dude. This guy, he was like the high school football coach and the high school basketball coach. So he was just like used to like dealing with everybody that's like the best athletic students in the fucking school, I'd never fucking ran a quarter mile or like any distance, My family's not freaking athletic or exercise or anything. They're just lazy people. I mean, we do shit, but, they don't really fucking go out and, like, jog or anything that active. But, might walk to the refrigerator, get some ice cream. But, yeah, I was always, like, the last person in gym class, there'd always be, like, I don't know, there's always me and whoever was, like, the slowest. This guy's doing the Tour de France over here. Yeah, that's what's Brett. But yeah, the gym teacher was always an asshole. It was like, my God, you're like, come on, run faster. You can do this. Get your time up. I'm just like, come on, man. Like, leave me the fuck alone, dude. I'm fucking beat. Fucking got to run a mile. We had to run a mile in like 8 minutes or something crazy, dude. Like, we had to take a test and like be able to run a mile. I actually, by the end of the semester, I could do it though. It was crazy. So I guess I got to hand it to him for not being easy on me, because I did progress throughout the semester, man. I ran so much that year. I actually ran track in 5th grade. I ran quite a bit. I used to think I was pretty decent at running, and then I discovered I'm not at all. It's not really something I've worked towards or anything, though. I like riding my bike better. Oh yeah, and another story. So yeah, in 7th grade, we had to shower, and, get naked and shower and stuff in the locker rooms after gym class before you go to class. Like, they'd make you shower, like you had to get your hair wet, So, when I was showered, actually the gym coach would watch us sometimes and make sure we showered, and to make sure we didn't just get our hair wet. Like, you guys gotta actually shower. For some kids it was good, because some kids fucking stunk, were stinky, and they never bathed. And it was good because it like forced them to actually shower.
But, you know, I didn't mind. But, oh yeah, so I'm naked. I come out of the shower. This dude, there was like these 2 dudes in my 7th grade class that these dudes already had like, in 5th grade, this one dude had a beard already and stuff. And like, you know, these guys were like fully developed adults in like 5th grade. Like they just hit their puberty like super early and got like really big and really tall and really fucking like burly and shit. Like by 7th grade, this dude had like a full beard and like he looked like he was like 20 years old, but he was like in 7th grade. But this fucking other dude, there was 2 dudes in my gym class that were like that, like super hyper developed, advanced developed or something for like their age. It just happened to be in our same gym class. And hell, this one dude fucking grabs me and locks me up in his football locker when I'm completely naked. And there's no way to get out of there then because he put his lock on, so I couldn't like lift the thing and get out. So I'm fucking locked in there, banging on the locker door. Finally, like 5 minutes pass, the teacher hears me banging and yelling. He finally lets me out. I don't even know if he might have even been, like, they might have told him they locked me in there or what. I don't know. The coach comes in and is like, McCutcheon, what have you done? You've locked yourself in a locker? I was like, I didn't lock myself in this locker. This isn't even my locker. I don't have a football locker. It was like one of the big footballers. Like, Nick Gray locked me in his locker, obviously. Why would I lock myself in this locker naked? And he's like, no, Nick wouldn't do that. He's an integral part of the team. You did this to yourself, McCutcheon. You need to pick up the slack when you're running that 1.5 miles. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is your problem? And then the guy wouldn't give me a hall pass to the next class, and I think I got a detention or something for it. But, I did see that. I don't know, for some reason I thought he wouldn't give me a pass. Maybe he did. I don't know. But I did see him at Steak and Shake years later, and I was like, remember that? And you didn't give me a hall pass to the next class. He was like, well, I'd give you a hall pass now. I'm like, oh, thanks. That's great when it doesn't matter. I don't actually even remember if he gave me a hall pass. I remember him just being an asshole and being like, you did this to yourself. I don't actually remember about the hall pass at this point. But I feel like I didn't get a hall pass because that's like how I've always remembered the story. But I don't know. Sometimes we like maybe embellished a part of a story at some point or whatever. And that was in 7th grade. It's a little foggy. But in my mind, I don't think he gave me a hall pass still. That's how I've always remembered it. I remember getting the detention. That was very humiliating and embarrassing. Oh my God, one time in 4th grade, actually my friend Chris's older brother, I just went and got these really cool pants with my really fat aunt. She got a credit card and like just went ape shit, like maxing it out and shit, buying stuff for her crazy rock star boyfriend. She got him like freaking like badass Kurzweil synthesizer that was like freaking thousands of dollars and all these little floppy disk sounds of like the jungle elephants and shit. Like, what the fuck is this the guy need all these dumbass sounds? I guess it just came with a bunch anyway. Probably you just buy it and it comes with a bunch, but she bought him like a Super Nintendo too, and I was like, man, you're buying Bill all this crazy stuff. She's like, yeah, it's free money. I was like, don't you have to pay that? She's like, hell no, I ain't paying this back. I'm maxing it out and I'm gonna declare bankruptcy. I was like, damn, all right. So I was like a kid and I was like, yeah, all right, free money, whatever. I don't know anything about it. Fuck it, that sounds legit, I guess. She's like, oh, I'm gonna take you to the Muncie Mall and I'm gonna get you whatever you want for school clothes, get you a nice outfit. So we go there and I get like a fucking I found the clearance rack. They had hypercolor shirts on sale for like $10 or something. You know, I got a hypercolor shirt. They're regular like $40 or $50 or something. Then I guess it was coming to find out the ink was carcinogenic. They were just covered later. But at the time, they were really popular. They're like hypercolor, these shirts where if you touch, they had like a tie-dye print on them, but if you touch the ink, like it'd be like pink or blue tie-dye or purple or something, and it'd be a white shirt kind of tie-dye underneath. But if you touch the colors would go away, and like you'd see like a handprint or something, you know. So it's like in the commercial would like show somebody, you know, slapping some girl's butt or something, or I don't know, you know. They're like, ooh yeah, sweet. But and then I got these like cool kind of like MC Hammer-ish type of pants where they're like jeans, but they're like parachute pants, and they had all these words written on them, like cool and awesome and rad and stuff like that, and like neon colors and like paint splatter on them. They were like this purple stonewashed denim, and they had a stretch waistband. I was like, these are awesome. And then also I got like my first pair of boxers. I was like, heck yeah, I'm a man. I'm getting my I'm like in 4th grade. It's time to like become a man and get some boxers, you know. Like, I'm not wearing little boy underwear anymore. I'm a fucking man. I'm in 4th grade, bro. So, you know, I think she like stepped up my kicks game, like got me some like real fly LA Gears or British Knights. I think maybe I got British Knights. I don't know. It was British Knight or LA Gear or Jordache or some shit, and I was like stoked about it. And then I went to school the next day in my new outfit, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm looking fresh. I feel like a new man. I'm like a badass. I'm like fucking James Bond in this bitch. Like, nobody can step to this outfit. I'm fucking 80'd out. My little hair's all spiked up and all red and shit, like problem child. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, we're the babes. I had a girlfriend in kindergarten, dude. It got pretty intense. We kissed once on the mouth. Oh yeah. I got pretty wild. On the mouth, guys. One time it was like, things got pretty serious, I guess. We were writing a lot of pen pal letters that summer. Parents wouldn't let us hang out that much. It was too much trouble. Anyway, so back to my story. So wearing my new outfit back to school. The next day, I'm like, sweet. Like, yeah, my aunt, she's got this credit card. It's free money. She like bought me all this stuff. Went to Ellis Ayres or Lazarus, got this sweet outfit. They're like, heck yeah, man. And then like feeling real good about it, you know. And then this fucking asshole like 6th grader that's actually my friend's older brother, he comes up after they blow the whistle, and the whole school lines up to go back into school after recess, like kindergarten through 6th grade, like the whole school, and the lunch ladies. And then there was like some recess ladies or something that kind of like helped the teachers or something. I don't know. They were like assistants or something. I don't know if they got paid or what the deal was with them. And then, so yeah, they blow the whistle. Everybody lines up. This dude comes up behind me and pantses me, which basically he like came up behind me, pulled my pants down in front of the whole school. I'm not sure if he was just trying to pull my pants down, but since I had those new boxers on, he got like the bottom of my boxers too, and he grabbed the pant leg, and it pulled the boxers down too with my little stretch waistband, and the whole fucking school saw my 4th grade dick. And I swear to God, in my memory, I don't know if this is how it really went down, but in my memory, every single person in the school was laughing at me, including the lunch ladies with their hairnets and smoking cigarettes and shit. Yeah, dude, I think they could smoke cigarettes like that time, like outside, because it's like, I don't know, it was like the 80s. They're like, yeah, you can smoke outside of the school for sure. You gotta smoke, you know, you're human, of course. That's how you get your nutrients. They didn't know about how dangerous they were yet or something. I mean, I guess they knew, they didn't care enough to make people not smoke or something on the school property. But, yeah, man, it was really embarrassing. I literally just wanted to die. Like, can you imagine? And then you have to go back to school the next day and, like, see everybody. And, like, everybody saw you you're, like, fucking wiener in the whole school. Oh, my God, dude. I went home.
I just was crying. I went home, cried more, told my mom about it. She called my friend's dad. I was like, your son pulled my son's underwear down and the whole school saw his penis. Like, what the hell's wrong with your son? Why is he doing this to people? Actually, the guy's dad was the chief of police at the time. I was like, fuck. And he stole cable. He stole he had like a huge galaxy, one of those giant satellite dishes that like moved to different orbits and galaxy areas of the sky. And he had like some kind of descrambler or some shit that like let him like get every single channel on like that you can get at that time. He had this like sweet entertainment system too, and like a projector, and like they had like a whole movie room and stuff that was like the nicest movie room of like anybody that I knew. I used to go to his mom's house with him on the weekends sometimes, and just like play a lot of video games and ping pong, go watch a movie with his mom and stepdad or something. Like, I don't know, this is fun. We'd always go do some cool stuff. Like, they'd take us out to go ride go-karts or something fun. Basically whatever he wanted to do, they'd go do it. Within, like, wasn't too crazy, but, it was like, oh, let's go see the circuses this weekend or whatever, and I would go do that. Whatever it was. It was fun. Had my first drink of, I guess like second drink of alcohol. First drink of alcohol, my grandpa let me sip his Budweiser when I was like a little kid. And I was just like spit it out. I was like, this is so gross. Like, and he was just laughing at me. It's like, yeah, I knew you didn't like beer. Like, that's for a man. You're too little. Yeah, there's just some stories that come to mind. I got like a bunch of just random stories of things. One story leads me to another story oftentimes, but I don't know. I got just a bunch of random stories I'd like to just create like a script or work these stories into like a script, into something, Like, I thought the beginning scene of getting my pants pulled down would be a good intro to a movie. And then like there's a cut scene where like the guy's like asleep in college like right after that scene. So he's just like having a dream. I know it's kind of a cliche writing device, but I really couldn't figure out any better way to do it. To like link those scenes. I guess it's cliche because it's like sometimes it's like about the only way you can make shit have sense sometimes. You gotta like somehow make it have sense. Or I guess it wouldn't have to be asleep. You could just be like, do like one of those like, some kind of transition that shows some events going past that like, years flew by. That'd be harder to shoot though. A lot of extra scenes just for like really no payoff much. Not really worth it. Man, this is pretty out in the open right here. Most of the trail has had tree cover, but it's pretty out in the sun out here in an open field. Well, it was fun meeting Ghost Chaser. It's cool. Wish him the best wherever he ends up on his road trip. I know I went on that voyage a few years ago myself and had a great time. Hope he has a good time too. I definitely recommend hitting up like Antelope Canyon, the Lower Canyon tour. The Upper Canyon tour kind of sucks. It's not that great. It's just like one hallway thing you walk through, and it's like $20 more, and there's like way less stuff to see. The other canyon tour is like $30,
and you walk through like so much stuff, and you see so much more. If you do that one, you don't really need to see the other one. And it was way better. There was a guy doing this really cool, like, Hopi hoop dance, I think he said, or no, maybe it was it was Navajo, a Navajo hoop dance where they make these shapes of bird wings and birds and like orbs and things, like different molecules and things with these rings. It's pretty cool. I got video of that. We gotta edit that. And Bryce Canyon was awesome. Zion National Park. I think Bryce and Arches were my favorite. I didn't make it to Goblin State Park. I still haven't been there. I heard there's a lot of hoodoos there, which are the formations they have at Bryce. I drove so far to see those hoodoos. This looks so cool. Man, got it all customized. Said you got it all customized.
Right.
Man, these cars are relentless. They don't want to let us go. I'm gonna edge out and like try to. All right, thank you. This guy's like fucking flying through.
Right out there.
Yeah, you too. Be safe, man. Uh-oh. Camera's loose in the holder. Not good. Yeah, I didn't really do as much distance today, but whatever. Oh my god. That was a huge hole. It's like a giant valley in the middle of the asphalt. Like a ditch. Blow a tire out. Oh, man. It's so peaceful out. Let's put rat. Rat. These little kids are trying to like spray paint shit everywhere. Damn vandals. Always watching Godspeed. Fuck. Hell, it could be hipsters trying to, with just very low talent as well. Could be anyone. We don't know based on their artistic talent who it is. It's well known that a good artist could easily do a childlike style to maybe frame the local youth into thinking they were corrupt when it was in fact an adult. Case closed. End of the case. We got it. Open and shut. Oh boy. Oh, I gotta remember to get off on this other exit because I'm coming home right in the middle of freaking rush hour and I do not want to have to spend an extra hour stuck in traffic. Is that a swastika someone painted in a pentagram? What is that about? That's making two communities look bad that are bad, I guess. No, I don't know if I gotta tie the Wicca into the Nazis. That's not good. Not good at all. That's not good. That's not good. Hey Ned, what do you say we go? Hey Ned, what do you say we go hunting? I'm not sure if that's a great idea. I'm not sure if that's a great idea.
his ass or something. That was a pretty good one, but I think it was like they go hunting, and I guess I think they had to say like a word like, they're coming right for us, you know, like before they could shoot the birds or something. That's a bald eagle, but if it's trying to attack, it's self-defense or something. I forget what the hell they were hunting, but they had some kind of word or some phrase they had to say before they shot them, I think. If my memory serves correct. Ooh, I love riding over this bridge. This is nice. That's a party. Ooh, this is nice too. Ooh, I need to get some sun. I can feel it on my arms. Oh, man, I'm glad I put that sunblock on. It was only 50 SPF though. I really should have had like 100 SPF. My mom, that was like all we had. That was like the highest SPF. So better than no sunblock, that's for sure. But yeah, I can tell some heat that I got on my legs and my tops of my knees. I probably didn't get a good coating on. And just look at this tunnel, so you can't throw stuff off the bridge or jump off it or something. I don't know. Maybe it's to stop graffiti people too from like leaning over the edge and spray painting it or something. Probably a multitude of reasons. Probably a mixture of a few of those reasons I listed. Oh boy, we're almost back to Brotherbull. I'm just going slow. I'm just like pedaling a little bit lightly. Just kind of like cruising. I'm not really in a big hurry. I'm pretty wiped out. I'm tired. I'm gonna go home and go to bed and sleep all night. Actually, I might watch a show when I go home. Sometimes I go home, I watch a show or some. Just relax. I don't know. I'll have to see how I feel. I don't want to fall asleep in the chair again though, like I did last night. Well, no, it was the night before because I ended up staying all night up last night's stream. So I woke up like at 4 p.m. yesterday, so I guess I've been up 24 hours now. A little longer than that, I guess. It's past 4. Here's the state fair. It's a shame we didn't get to see the state fair, but I was working on that video. At least I went to that county fair. Also, I was just so broke at the time. I'm still super broke. I did make like a little bit of money today, which is nice. It's a really good blessing. I couldn't have came at a better time. Pretty fucking broke right now. All the days I don't stream, I'm editing videos. You know, it's days like, you know, I don't make any money or anything, so I don't know. And it's days when people are like, wow, Burger just doesn't stream anymore. It's not that I'm not like, since I'm not streaming doesn't mean I'm not like doing other stuff for this channel and, you know, for people to watch. I'm making other stuff. It takes time. I got that new balloon event to air. I just filmed that last Saturday. I'm gonna be airing that on Sunday. Nobody's coming on this side. There are cars coming out the ass on this other side. Wait in the middle here. We can go after this red car passes. Let's get across. Whoa. I forget where it was when I started my. It was almost to the zoo when I started my. This is where it was. I forget where it was actually. I was thinking almost double it from where I started it, and then like just a little less than double it. Like probably a mile or two less. But yeah, I biked all this. The majority of it.
I biked all the way to the canal before I started it. Oh, I'll be able to tell on the thing where I started it. There we go. On the map, it'll tell me where I started the timer at. And then I can just, I don't know, follow back to see what my true, I say what, 25 miles. Man, I can't believe all the Steak and Shakes have closed. I heard they were closing down, but there was still quite a few of them open. But yeah, indeed, I can confirm that Steak and Shakes are closing. Sucks, man. That was a good deal, $3.99. They just built a Steak and Shake in New York, and then there's one at Santa Monica that's like doing really well. They got a couple. I think. I know they got one in Santa Monica. I don't know if they have any more. They have that one in New York. I don't know if they're going to keep those open because one of them's right next to the Late Show with Stephen Colbert in New York City. The other one's like right by the Santa Monica Pier. Like a great location. They're probably like killing it at that location. They sell the burgers for like 2 times more, double the price as they do at their regular stores too. Like they have in the Midwest. Like they don't have like the cheaper burger. Well, basically they only have like the premium burgers that they sell. They don't like sell the cheaper ones. So that's the price difference. They have those same burgers at their regular restaurants, but those are the only ones. They don't have like the meal deals and stuff like they do at the other normal Steak and Shakes, where you can get, they have like 5 meals under $5. They're like $3.99. You can get like, fries with all of them. Maybe a drink too. I think it's just fries. And the drink might be separate. It's like you get fries and you get like, I think you can either get like a double cheeseburger or you can get a triple hamburger. Or you can get like a chili cheeseburger with fries for like, you know, the deal. I think that's like one of the, I think you can get chicken tenders and fries too for like $3.99. Yeah, they just had like a lot of, and then, they used to do this special too. So they were open 24 hours. So if it was like I think it was from like 1 to 4 or 2 to 4 or something like that. 1 to 4 or 2 to 4. Or maybe it was like 2 to 5. If it was like 2 to 4 or 2 to 5, you got like, they had half price milkshakes if it was the AM or the PM. So sometimes we go have a few drinks and go eat Steak and Shake, and fuck, it'd be like 3 in the morning, so it'd be the half price shake deal. So you get like a badass milkshake for like $2. It was sweet. Dude, I went in there one time and I was live streaming and the chat donated like, I think it was like $40. Somebody donated $40 and they said I had to give it to the server. And I did. I gave her the money. She was like fucking ecstatic. I think I was on You Now then though. Oh no. No, that wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't have been able to have access to the money if it was You Now. Because I get paid from You Now, so I wouldn't have been able to give her the money. Yeah. I think they donated some money for her, and I just like gave it to her out of my pocket or something. I was gonna tip anyway, obviously, but maybe it wasn't $40. I don't remember actually. But I remember they. Maybe it was like a $20 tip or something crazy. I don't know. I mean, it's not like super crazy, but that's like a good tip for me to give to somebody.
Oh, running out of steam, guys. Well, I'm pretty much back, guys. I'm just gonna end the stream here and call it a day here. Thanks everybody who watched my 3 streams today of over 12 hours of live streaming. Hope you guys enjoyed some of it, most of it, I don't know. But peace out, and hope you guys have a nice day. And see you on the next one. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. It's Friday, so trade you something fun. And we got that new video coming out Sunday, the balloon festival. Take my phone and put it in my bag and stuff, all this stuff. Alrighty then. Well, y'all have a good one. See you on the next one.